Hello Internet, this is the Swage-o-matic press, or Swag-o-matic, however you want to pronounce it. It's an old CH die company thingamajig from, I believe, the 50s or 60s. I picked it up about 9 years ago with a large box of other reloading equipment, and I never got around to using it because I couldn't find instructions for it, and the thing really didn't make sense to me. The good folks at the Cast Bullets Gunboards website got me that. Thank you, Pressman. And because there is literally no videos on how to use this on the internet, I am going to do my best to make one. If you know how to use this thing, please let me know what I'm doing wrong, and anything else that you can think of, and I will try to correct whatever errors I make. Okay, so this thing was principally designed to swage these half-jacketed bullets. Take these, they're little cups, drop them in there, and you put some lead wire, which I don't have, and you form these projectiles out of them. According to the instructions, what this does is, although it is it's all it's a scan of an old thing, so it's hard to read. Although it is possible to form bullets using standard gas checks, you lose much of the advantage gained by the tool and swaging itself. Special half jackets were developed along with this tool so as to produce not only bullets of the most consistent and uniform weights, but bullets that will outperform any type of similar projectile. These half-jacketed bullets will allow you to obtain greater velocities, produce less leading, and attain accuracy never before imagined, and also have pistol bullets that will expand perfectly through a wider range of velocities. Wow. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing right now, in a little bit I'm going to go through the, you see it's got a breakdown of all the different parts. I'm going to do that later in this video. Right now, I am going to attempt to swage a projectile. I'm going to take a it's a 9mm cast, and shove that in there. This is just to see what happens. I haven't done any of these yet because I only have 20 jackets, so gotta make them last. They're really hard to find. And this, let's see, my reloading bench, it's a wood block, and I have a couple buckets that I have like my casting lead and all that crap on. And as I started reloading in an apartment, so this sufficed, and everything else I keep in one of these little tubs back here. So I'm rambling. So I'm gonna, you can see it. There's the punch right here, and then it goes down into the die. And alrighty. Okay. Apparently it needs some adjustment. Kind of turned into a wad cutter, but I am sure it did not go deep enough. And you're supposed to do 2 passes each time you form one. Okay, yeah, nice. I'm gonna adjust it a little bit further down. Here's what I got so far. Turned to, well, it was 124 grain 9mm, and it looks pretty similar to, as you can see, these are what the original owner had done with them. I probably got a few hundred of these. I thought they were factory. They do look pretty well formed. All right, now, yeah. Would you look at that? Yeah. This one is the person that knew what he was doing, and that's what I just did with an old lead cast 9mm. Alright, now I'm going to do another one with this, I believe, is 150 grain. These are the ones from the reject bin. They're cast 38s, 357s. putting them in nose down just so it'll fit in. And okay. Not sure if it's... Ooh. Okay. This one is it's wheel weight alloy, and the instructions and people on the internet all say to use as pure lead as possible, because this, I believe it's a cast aluminum, so it's not as rugged as some of the other ones. So yeah, that is not going all the way down. This, the alloy's a bit harder on here, so it's harder to swage that. It's not even coming out. I'm going to compare that to the... Okay, so this is the one that I'm swaging into this. There. I'm not sure if it's going down all the way. Let me get some pliers and I'm going to pull it apart and take a look at the base of it. It's not one to come off. It's tearing the shit out of the lead. That is just... Ow! Pinch myself with them pliers. Okay. This doesn't work, I'm just going to give up. Okay. Okay. It did go in all the way to the base, so throw that back in the casting pot. And I just ruined a jacket, but I learned something, so that was worth it. I believe that's the basics of operation. Let's see, just to see what happens, I'm going to put in a round nose, and now I have a semi-wad cutter, complete with little... It looks like it retained the grooves, so you can put a little bit of lube in there if I so desire. Okay, sounds like my wife's home, so I gotta cut this video short. I will be making another video, if not tonight, within the next few days. So, in that one I will break down all the parts, but this is the operation of it, to the best of my knowledge. Again, if you know how to use this thing, tell me in the comments what I'm doing wrong, what else you can do with it. Yeah, another thing I've seen is something about turning... Where did it go? Darn it. Hold on. I had turned a plated 9mm into a semi-wad cutter. Oh, here it is. It looked just like the other ones. That came from a plated bullet. Like, I don't know why you would want... Well, I suppose if you really want a semi-wad cutter instead of a round nose, you could do that, but yeah, if there's anything else you can do with these, put it in the comments and I'll try to do it in another video, because nobody else is making videos of these things, so I guess I gotta, and that'll be a good evening to you.